Yo, so Will Smith just slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, man. That is the most entertaining shit for a long time that I've seen on the internet, and I am grateful for it, man. As a consumer of videos or anything on the internet, that's just mind blowing. I love that shit. So as a consumer, I'm grateful for that, and I'm happy that this happened. For all the wrong reasons, apart from my own personal greedy reasons, and everyone else. Like, you gotta admit, when you woke up in the morning or last night, you saw, like, you just went on YouTube or Twitter and you saw that shit happen. You're like, when I saw it, I was looking at my phone, just like, oh fuck, like, holy shit, bro. That shit was wild, bro. Like, I've watched the video like 20 times, plus like 100 different memes, I swear. I've seen on the internet already. Like, there was this video where these guys on a skit already in like a couple of hours. Like, straight away when I watched that video, I saw the skit as well. I don't remember the guy's name, but he was pretending to be Chris Rock, and he was like, "I need payback. I need to get my payback on Will or even Jade." It's funny. You know what I'm talking about probably, but and also Chris Rock took it like a champ. He took it like a rock. Chris Rock took it like a rock, bro. That shit would that shit can knock you out, bro. When you put that much power and technique into a slap, because if you see Will Smith's technique when he done that, like, it was he had his guard up, and I think he practiced it somewhere, maybe as an actor. I don't know how he done that slap so perfectly, but it was amazing, and it was just great to see, like, poor Chris Rock, but he took it like a champ, man. He was really good, and then also, like, to continue the show in a professional manner straight away was, I have to respect Chris Rock for that. That was very good of him, man. Like, he did stumble a bit, but you can expect that, bro. You've practically seen stars, bro. You just got smacked in the face, man. But do I agree with it? So let's be a good guy for a second, and not like someone who just uses it for their own entertainment. Like, yes, this was so good. I glad I saw this. Let's be a good guy, and let's see if this was the right thing to do. And in my opinion, right. So Will Smith's wife was, in his eyes, was attacked, verbally. So this is what I said straight away. I said to myself, we can never judge, like, how a man emotionally feels about when their woman is attacked verbally, physically. Like, some men are able to brush it off. Some men are, really cuts deep, and we can't say whether Will Smith should react in a certain way when his family is being talked about in a bad way. In his eyes, we can't say, like, how he should react, because it's personal to him. It cut deeper than anyone else it cut deep for. It's so personal to him that we just don't have a foot to stand on when it comes to how we should judge the situation. So we, another thing I realized, like, when he got slapped, when he went back to sit down, he said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." He didn't say, "Don't take the mick out my wife's alopecia," like, or bald head, or it wasn't specific to what the joke was about. So the joke was about, like, he said, we all know what it is, Demi Moore's film. I forgot the name of the bloody film. So he basically took the mick out of her being bald, and he didn't say, like, "Don't ever talk about my wife's bald head." He said, "Don't ever say my wife's name again. Don't put her name in your mouth." This got me thinking, like, is this like um, something that's built up from time? Did he mention his wife's name before in a bad way regarding a different type of joke, and now it's built up, like, it's like, "Don't talk about my wife's head." No, don't ever even mention her name because you've done it before. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's uh, that's why we can't also judge if the slap was justified or not, because I'm starting to think that it may be a built up thing, where it's happened again, and he's like, don't mention her name again, you know, because you done it before. Like, you know, show some fucking manners. And in my opinion, it was, so it's a slap. People keep saying that it was too harsh. Like, you know, he shouldn't have taken it that far. No security was even involved in this incident. It wasn't taken far. It was a slap. It was just one little slap. It was quite a big slap actually, but it was a slap. And he went down and he composed himself. He was really angry. You could see it in his eyes. He was red. He saw red, and I don't know. I think you know, it could have got worse. He could have punched him and knocked him out. That's taking it too far over some words. A slap in this situation was a warning, and nothing more. It's like, slap. Don't ever say my wife's name ever again. It's a warning. So I don't think it was taken too far. What I will say though, the slap didn't have to be that hard, because sucker punching or sucker slapping, I don't know if that's a real thing, is so bad. We saw that about, you know, Jorge Masvidal slapping Colby Covington. Don't know if you keep up with the MMA stuff, but yeah, I don't agree with sucker punching at all, because you're just a pussy. Like, if you're gonna fight someone, you fight him like a man. You know, you fucking say, look, this situation, let's square up, let's go outside and we handle this like men fairly. So, you know, sucker slapping someone is wrong, because let me give you an example. In the UFC, yeah, the most dangerous sport, well, not really dangerous because there's technique involved, but the most violent sport out there in the world, right? I mean, you're literally allowed to elbow someone in the fucking eyeball. You're allowed to knee someone and break their rib. You're allowed to punch someone and a downed opponent in the brain. You know, and that's crazy. That is actually crazy. So the most violent sport, the competitors are required to wear gum shields to protect their teeth. Like, what? That's crazy. Like, you see all this blood everywhere, broken bones, all this shit, and oh, they have to wear a gum shield to protect. Oh, okay. So in that sport, what I'm trying to say is, in that sport, they have to wear gum shields to protect their teeth. Now, when it's a slap that hard, and you don't see it coming, you're not preparing for a slap like that hard. So you could have your mouth in the wrong position and your teeth is fucked. Like, if you get slapped that hard, your teeth could just fall out, bro. Or, like, you know, damage your teeth, break. So what I'm saying is, you know, if you're gonna slap someone that hard, at least let them know about it in some way, because that's just unfair. You know, and if you're just warning someone, looks, back off. You don't need to hit him that hard, because that is almost a punch. If you see the technique and how much power he put into it, like I said, Chris Rock took it like a rock. He's mad. I don't know how he took it like that, but yeah, I just don't agree with cheap shots in any way. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny how he won an Oscar after, and you know, we're just gonna forget about what just happened, you know, like a couple of minutes ago, you know, that was nothing, you know, but that was the craziest shit I've seen for a while. Like, I love shit like that, like when PewDiePie said the N-word in a live stream, and other things I can't think of right now, but that shit was fucking amazing. That was so entertaining. I'm grateful for it, but I don't know what's gonna happen now. I think apparently Chris Rock didn't press any charges. Didn't go on with it, you know, pressing charges. So I respect that, you know. And he took the whole situation like a champ, man. He is really, I respect him so much for that. Like, imagine if he sucker punched him while he was like, Will Smith's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna slap you, I'm gonna walk off, you know, nothing's gonna happen to me. Boom, he gets punched in the back of the head. That's great. That would be crazy, you know. But yeah, to sum up, like, I don't agree with the power and how much force was applied to that slap. But I do agree. I do think, like, you know, if you talk some shit like about someone's wife, even in a joke, you know, there could be consequences. I'm not saying there should be. I'm saying there could be. So I think as a comedian, like these guys prepare for shit like this. They're like, this is what they sign up for, you know. I'm gonna be a comedian. I'm gonna be offensive to people. I probably have to accept that someone might hit me one day really hard, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and let me know in the comments down below. Oh, also one other thing, yeah. I've got a question. If you guys watch this video, like, comment down below. What do you think was worse, the slap itself, or Will Smith saying, "Don't ever put my wife's name in your mouth"? Like, in my opinion, the slap wasn't as bad as what happened after when Will Smith was like, "Don't," you know, what he said was worse um because the slap was almost played off as a joke for a second. Like before he said what he said, Will Smith, Chris Rock was like, "Oh, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me." Like it was, you know, it could have been played off. It could have been like, "Oh, this is part of the act," but then it got really awkward, and you know, shit hit the fan when he was like, "Did you see the way he said it as well? He saw red. He was like, I'm fucking done with this shit, bro." Yeah, but you know, you talk about someone's wife who's going through an illness, like you don't like it may seem like a little illness, a small illness compared to what other illnesses are out there that can kill people. You know what I'm talking about. But like as a family, like they might have gone through something really deeply emotional that we will never understand. So we can't judge. Again, this is another thing that we can't judge. So it's hard though. It's hard to, what side should I be on? You know, should I agree or disagree with what happened? But all I can say is this shit was legendary, and I'm grateful for it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and have a good day, guys. Take care, bro.